Okay,
Yeah.
it was
Honest.
around 9k because that money somebody versed me 4k
Okay.
and I had 5k.
Okay.
I don't know, but the money was around 9k.
9K.
Some way somehow we got to 9K. Sha.
9k somehow.
50. Did you
So
see
now
LIRS tweet to you? You don't know LIRS.
Okay, don't worry. It's coming.
No, let me tell her so she will know that they say you should pay your tax. So, I don't want to see you on
As the
Instagram.
nearest richest woman in town now.
You have to pay your tax, so because I know 1 year story.
I'll be like tax.
Okay, where do we start from? So many superstar in building.
In the building. But honestly, Phina, I want to ask this though. Did you think you were going to win?
No.
Are you serious?
Yes, I never saw it coming. Even till the end. In fact, before I used to feel I will win.
Yeah.
At first, when Hermes was still in the house, I'll be like, I'm scared of Hermes. I'm scared of Hermes. When Hermes got evicted, Chichi was just, I said, hey, I'm scared of Chichi. I never knew he was a rider. So, see, he dipped. I was like, wow, if Chichi can dip, who am I? Then I said, no problem. So, Saturday party, we planned, actually, personally, I was like, I want to see the housemate that will have much attention. I will now know. More Bryann, attention, choke. I said, well, make I rest. Then one small gossip just went around the house that they said Bryann will win. I'll be first runner up. I said, anyway, everywhere he good.
Even some people did sharing formula onto if Bryann won something about 2 million.
Yeah, so we now said, okay, you versa me 2 million, like that. We said, okay, no problem. Even till we got to the stage, I was prepared to accept my first runner up with my full chest. But when I heard Phina, hey,
You never expected it.
It was like an it's me but this moment.
But are you going to give Bryann small money now?
Yeah, let's just know.
Don't lie to me. I will find out the
as
truth.
the spirit leads.
But when you thought it was gonna, you guys were already
You said at least you
this
give him
lie.
Yes, but now, and now it's my turn. Big baby Bree is my baby.
Okay.
We sort ourselves.
Okay, all right.
Okay, no problem. Now, I want to ask Chichi, and Bella is here too, and Bryann has walked in. How are you guys? Let me ask the new coming people inside. Hi, Bryann.
How are you guys?
No, excuse me.
Bryann, please increase the
don't
volume.
want that
You're going
energy.
to
Yeah.
leave this place.
To be this breezy.
More better on that. The last time Bryann was here, I did interview him. It was just on Music P.
Yeah.
Now he's on Music and BBNP. And we're going to talk about all the P's involved, including the P. Miss P is going to give you.
Oh,
Did you see what I put me on your next album? That's called That's called rapping. Bella, how you doing?
How are
Hi,
you?
it's Big Bella here. I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, shit.
Everybody's big.
As everybody shouting.
Everybody gonna be big. Daniella too is big D. Abi, aha. Oh, it's not a big.
Yes, I am.
What's your own?
Daniella.
Your own is. But what's your own? What's your own? Give me your own. Let me know.
Superstar Daniella.
Superstar D.
Aha. SD. SD. Superstar SSD like the wave.
Oh,
Super
no.
something. Exactly. So let's get into it. Chichi, apparently there was a rumor about Phina and Groovy.
And it involved Chichi, Amaka, Bella. What was that situation?
Who was the person that started the rumor?
when there was an exchange of houses and
Yeah, you all know that Chomzi was closer to me at that time. Then I knew she liked Groovy and I don't want her to go in that situation. So I just told Bella something like that. She didn't mean it in a bad way. She just advised her. So I don't know how the whole thing was twisted. I don't really want to talk about it.
So I'm sorry you don't want to talk about it, but that's why we're here.
that's literally why we're here.
Unfortunately, it is why we're here, dear. So basically, are you saying that you were the one you didn't mean for it to be a rumor, but it came from you?
Did it come from?
What said was twisted
Okay.
or was reframed. I don't know about this.
So what did you initially say?
Okay, that they're together.
Okay, that's what you need to
Okay,
say.
and then it seemed like it just moved on from, person to person. And after a while, it was like, Chomzy might have maybe started the fire or presented it a certain way. But Phina, to you, I mean, you had this friendship with Amaka and it felt like maybe you were confiding in her in some sense. Yeah. And at this point, it seemed like she might have been the one who started the fire. Where do you think that kind of left, how you felt about her?
Well, about that issue of somebody say, though after the whole thing I was still cool with her, but Amaka is this type of person that when she feels something has gone wrong, even when I have tried to be like, what's up, this thing is okay, she still beats herself up to want to balance it herself. So when the issue of Amaka told Chichi, Chichi told Chomzy, Chomzy told Bella, Chomzy told Bella told Chomzy told Groovy thing came. When I checked the whole thing, the tree was too long. Yeah. So imagine they give gist. No, so they give gist, but they add your pepper, salt. So I think that was where the whole okay. I can just say, maybe Amaka might tell Chichi, Fina and Groovy sleep together on the same bed. Now, if Chichi want to tell Bella, she'll be like, Omo, they say Groovy and Fina, that they sleep on top bed, they sleep together. Now, she might want to tell the other
someone
person,
else.
they say Fina and Groovy don't they sleep together. Now, in the sense of sleeping together, so the story, I feel there was small salt, pepper, and the whole thing could be a misunderstanding actually. But I tried my best to want to fish out the whole thing. This one side, I let down there. And so,
going forward, your relationship with Amaka, are you guys gonna have a chat? Are you guys still good? What's going on there?
Me and Amaka, before she left the house, I was good with her. I know we had issues. We were upstairs, we quarreled. We used to have quarrel, but we settled. So on dipping now, I dipped. On dipping victoriously, I met that. On dipping victoriously, I realized Amaka is just doing her own like. Well, as for me, I don't have anything against her, so I don't know why she's mad at me, and I don't even want to address it. So even anytime we meet, I'm still happy, like, oh, Amaka. What I know is, even if you dey vex for me, my brother, you go congratulate me. Even if you are angry, you will use annoyance and come and hug me, and I will hug you happily, because honestly, I do not have anything against her. You. And for the fact that I don't want to pick her reaction, and then they will not say, I will not say, I feel you are. I don't want to feel. If the thing through the pain, she should walk up to me or write me and say, Phina, this is it. But if they do online, they go interviews, they blast me, but you just have to congratulate me.
Last. Give credit to who credit is due.
And to me,
it's not an easy task.
Yes, me and her, I'm cool with Amaka. So I don't know if she's cool with me, because I don't care. Me, I'm cool. I am her friend. I don't know if she's
your friend.
However,
we get what you're saying though.
Front,
Okay, lovely. I love it. Let's talk to Bella. Bella, how are you?
Big Bella, please get it right.
BB in the building.
I like the way she says it, like call me like Big Bella.
Oh, sexy.
Soft life.
Now, the one thing that everybody want to ask you, they said I should not talk about it. They said, no, I'm focusing on my life. But I wanted to know, do you feel like if you didn't ship in the house, you would have gone as far as you did?
I wouldn't know.
You don't know?
I wasn't watching from.
I think it's every time I see Bella now, right?
Yeah.
Before you say A, she would have told you your story live. she was just she
was good at basketball.
Like, you get it. But with Shakes, it didn't seem that way. Was that a strategy for you?
I went in there being my real self. That I lived my reality in there. So everything you guys saw there was me.
That's Big Bella.
Big Bella.
I think you should do something with shades. I'm shocked you're not wearing shades today. Like,
actually,
I love shades.
Yeah, me too.
And they look good on you, so that's actually.
So congratulations, pay me my due when you start.
When they come calling,
I gave her business.
I mean, she models already. You model, yeah.
Sometimes
here and there. Okay.
Take it seriously now.
Yeah.
Okay, you should. You definitely should. But I mean, it's you're out of the house. I feel like with you, your whole journey was kind of always about you being in a ship, and everybody. You could never hear Bella without Shegs, and in a way, that is just kind of to a large extent, what that your big brother journey is always going to sound like. People felt like after Shegs left the house, you were kind of a different person. Like you opened up more to people. Do you think, that was the case?
I've seen everything. I've seen the comments. I've seen the bad ones. I've seen the good ones. I expected that to happen anyways. Going to a show like that, like you expect like negative comments and positive comments.
Yeah.
But right now I'm trying to let people in. I'm trying to let people know me. I'm trying to let them in. So get to know Bella that you didn't see in the house. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying
Who's Bella with that we didn't see in the
that
house?
we
Because
didn't
you
get
just
to
said
see.
that, in the house you were 100%
confident
you.
Bella.
We saw
Bella
a
that shouldn't be
confident Bella.
misunderstood.
No, I think to a large extent we really
We
did
did see
get,
a
we
confident
got the
Bella.
fact that you were not somebody to be trampled upon. However, just as she said, it was a situation whereby when he was involved, you kind of
was
just went
different,
inside.
yeah.
You were taciturn, as opposed to, the Bella who would give it back
Change
to
it
you,
for you.
straight up. And I'm pretty sure, as you said, you've been out now and you've seen a lot of opinions that people have. So it's like, what was it about that situation that had you just going in? Because you were a different Bella when you were with him.
I didn't even know I was different Bella when I was in there. I actually
Not
didn't know
in
I
there,
was
but
Not
with
in there,
him.
just with him.
I actually did not even see.
Notice
I can't
that,
relate,
yeah.
To be honest, I respect people's opinions, and for you guys to be the viewers and saying this, that means there must be something you guys
There.
saw. So, but I'm trying to change the narrative right now, so I'm making it all about me and my brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get your money, girl.
In a way, it kind of
my
seems
God.
like, since we gotta
Sorry,
ask
this
these
is
questions
the
because
job. Don't be
sometimes
upset with us.
we're out
is the
here
job.
and trying to figure it out, and sometimes, obviously, because this is the job that we do, you sometimes even have people throwing questions at us, like we're I don't know, scholars on Big Brother stuff. So I mean, obviously, it seems like since you have been out, you've kind of shied away from the you and Shegs conversation a whole lot, and that was why I said it seemed like after he left there was a shift.
Yeah, you became close with Rachel. What was that about?
I do not know what's his age, right? But I was close. I was cool with Rachel before the fight, before the disagreement. After the disagreement, of course, gas quarrel on, but then we settled. So it had nothing to do with Shegs.
Okay, so where do things stand now, like with you and
We are
him?
very cool.
You're very cool.
Okay,
Alright.
lovely. Let's move to Danny, baby. Daniella.
Superstar.
Superstar. SSD.
Daniella Peters. There's a way she says it, right?
Yeah. Daniella was another interesting lady.
Yeah.
That just seemed to, I was like, man, this girl is an hot girl.
When she came in first, she kind of deceived us.
You get- She did this guy.
No, you were disguising when you came in with, just taciturn.
Then she now became the most blown
bad girl.
on the one babe. There was a Khalid. There was
The hottest.
There was what was the second one?
There was Khalid. There was Jotun.
Yeah.
Then there was Adekunle.
Me,
Somewhat.
my own question is very weird and might be like, wow. Did you ever like Bryann at any point, or it's just a pure best TP?
Yeah.
He's my broski.
That's how they used to say. Oh.
Bryann.
Allow me to talk.
Oh, you did
No,
you
but
like her too?
No,
You did
but-
these guys.
No. But to be very honest, the minute I walked into the house, I sat down beside her and I was like, "You look very familiar. We're going to be friends."
Just like that.
Just based on
Like,
wisdom.
And it was at that moment he knew
Yeah.
that they
Okay, we're gonna play some Bryann. Let's play some Bryann, right? And then we'll come back and talk. Let's play
Shout
Andale.
out Cool FM.
Yeah.
Jagalo shit, all the fine kill it wanna come my way. Won't be Annabella, won't be Fola Shade. And I tell you, girl, say, baby, andale, andale, baby, andale. Chop up the money, I want it for what shit. And I tell you, girl, say, baby, andale. Okay, make it pass your body, fudge, say make it shark, my body. You moving this your body, say you got this us. Very soon you gon' know what's up. Okay, make it pass your body, fudge, say make it shark, my body. You moving this your body, say you got this us. Very soon you gon' know what's up. I see what's in the plate. Pass it to my routine like it's sunny a day. When I give it to you, baby, no shade. Fire rise up a Jimmy, tap party after party. Andale, baby, andale. Chop up the money, I want it for what shit. And I tell the girl, say, baby, andale. Come into my corner. Anything we do, I no go talk. Yeah, I go give you assurance. Make I treat you like you had your butter. Okay, baby, let's go. Make I show you things when you don't know. I go give you things we go sweet like domino. No guys, you gon' leave me. SOL. Okay, make it pass your body. Fudge, say make you shock my body. You moving this your body, say you got this us. Very soon we gon' know what's up. Okay, make it pass your body. Fudge, say make you shock my body. You moving this your body, say you got this us. Very soon we gon' know what's up. Check out love shit. All the fine kill you wanna come my way. Won't be Annabella, won't be Fola Shade. And I tell the girl say, baby, andale, baby, andale. Chop with the money, I want it for what she did. And I tell the girl say, baby, andale. I say what's in the play. Cause it's my written like it's sunny a day. When I give it to you, baby, no shade. Fire rise up a Jimmy, party after party. Andale, baby, andale. Chop with the money, I want it for what she did. And I tell the girl say, baby, andale.
You don't start this your waka waka, abi?
Good evening, Uncle.
Pa, don't call me that. Huh? Which kind leg you want carry come so?
No vex.
Munich,
with Peace on your number one hit music station, 96.9 Cool FM. It's the midday show, and we are here talking to Bryann, Daniella, Fina, Bella, and Chichi Lolo. What did you say?
Big Brother has crowned me
A queen. Love it.
Ah, man, hip hop parade. We're talking to Daniella before we play that Andale, that jam from Bryann. And we're talking about all the guys in your life.
Most wanted.
Most blown and most wanted.
Found, huh?
Have you spoken to Khaled since you've been out now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've said hi.
Hi.
Wait. You said hi?
That's your
We
man,
had,
though.
We had the what's it called? The presentation. Yes, the conference yesterday. So yeah, we saw, but there wasn't like any conversation.
There was no conversation. I mean, because when he was here, I mean, he was more straight up professing, like really strong feelings.
Let me quote it. Let me quote it.
Okay, yeah.
Let me quote it.
Let's take us down memory lane.
Let me quote it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Getting to character.
Daniella,
Yeah.
that's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
Did you see that eye roll? Did you just see that eye roll?
I was like, oh, okay.
no,
Girl, it's not even better. You're like, it wasn't an eye roll. It was like,
the
what?
wedding color, though.
We had already picked Ashwebi now. Don't do us like
You
this.
already given me a question of 3 different people. So what do you want me to say?
Girl,
Okay,
that was
not
not
3
us.
different people. I said we already cleared that Bryann and you are besters.
Okay.
He's your bro for life.
Although those are the dangerous ones. That's what you call the dangerous ones. Are not
Ha
yet born.
breezy brosy. But now, like, honestly,
Your
yeah.
opinion. Okay.
So now there's only 2 people. To us, we know what team we're on, though. We won't
Yeah,
say.
we know what team
We
we're
won't
on.
reveal it. But what team are you on?
Yeah, what?
I am definitely on team Daniela.
I knew she was
Like,
gonna
I
say
knew
that.
she was. I don't even understand. Y'all need to stop with all this predictable behavior.
My answer.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, but after Khaled left, for a while it seemed like you how do I say this? You kind of mourned the loss, and then you were conflicted, And what was going on? Like, what was going through your head at that point in time? Because it seemed like maybe Dotun was kind of like putting the pressure, and you were appreciating the pressure that he was, putting, or
That's fair. Well, what happened was, as much as I can say, Khaled and I did have a very good and solid relationship in the house for the time being, right? That he was there, and upon his departure or his dipping, it got really rough for me. I won't lie, one of the hardest weeks I had in the house, because I literally, being in that house, it's almost impossible to like find someone you connect with, right? And I connected with Khaled, and being in the house, you have this whole mental strain of just surviving each day, and he was like my anchor. I'm not gonna lie. And when he left, it was really, really hard for me. I wanted to even leave, and I had to remember that I didn't come here with anyone. I came for myself. I came here to push something
Team
that I was
Daniella.
passionate about. Team Daniella, as I have been saying. And upon the merger, Dotun came into the picture, and he was very present. And we're trying to grow a friendship that's had, its obstacles here and there. But nonetheless, I never disregarded my feelings for Khaled throughout that whole process. And what can I say? I was 22. I'm 23 now. I
Valid.
found sides of myself that I didn't know were there.
Okay.
Mistakes happened based on my own personal decisions, because I could have, created boundaries and followed suit. But like, at the same time, I would never discredit Dotun. He's a great person, great friend, and I appreciated everything that he did and the support that he gave while I was in the house. I think everything was just basically from my end. I learned, I unlearned, and I'm moving from the mistakes and making a better narrative for myself.
So I want to know, if you could do it again, would you have maybe not labeled that relationship with Khaled when you did?
That did cross my mind, to be honest. Being in the house, everything is so intense, to be very honest. And one day feels like a week, feels like a month. And I felt, for me personally, maybe I did rush into labeling it. But that can only be measured as a mistake, or maybe not outside of the house. So we'll have discussions about it, know where we're at, and make sure we have closure about everything.
Do you think that he might be willing to have a conversation, like, after everything that has happened? Do you think he feels some type of way and might not be as open to having that conversation as he might have a while back?
Okay, being a person who is big on introspection, and being an empath, I would only assume that he would feel a certain way in regards to certain actions that were displayed in the house. And I feel like knowing Khalid, he's open to communicate and know where we stand and know just what happened, even if it's not for a relationship.
Yeah.
Understand? Just for me, there's closure, there's respect, and there's understanding.
Great.
I think I want to ask, because you've mentioned obviously you're introspective and Team Daniella, and unfortunately what happens with this game is that everybody sees you. For 10 weeks everybody sees you
all up in your business.
They're all up in your business. And has it ever come across your mind that this could be a measure of your character, even going into a new relationship? Like, do you think that if you get into a new relationship, your future partner might be like, at the end of the day, she was so quick to switch to somebody else, can this person be trustworthy in a relationship? Has it ever come across your mind?
Yeah, if you watched my time in the house, I did have verbal conversations about how I felt this could be depicted or received, but nonetheless, I'm young and I'm growing. We all make mistakes. Mine was shown for 2 months. But at the same time, I've lived for 23 years, and you all just got to see 2 months of me.
Yeah.
Right? So I have the rest of my life to show you who I really am. So for those that feel like 2 months is enough to judge me, suit yourself. If you want to get to know me, that's great as well.
Okay, so you're going to do some spoken word about this. If I had known the day that I went into the dome and I came onto the throne. See what I'm doing well.
Look out.
Thank you.
Look out.
I mean, you did do a lot of speaking in the house, so it would not be surprising, know, if that were to be.
Just shots.
Gonna do some poetry and you're like, ha 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 ha. Bryann.
Yeah, Bryann.
Andale. My own question is that you have come out now. You've checked Apple Music, right?
I mean, your colors came out while you were in the house.
He was just giving us a singing vocals. So my own is that who are you planning on working with? Is Ashake on your list?
I think you should say yes, or else she might send you out of the.
Beg me, I can make things.
I love his music a lot. I want to work with everybody.
Like who? Name me. Shoot your shot.
Name names.
Listening.
I'm shooting music shots. I want to work with Asha. I love Asha.
First of all, Auntie is on a
very
rampage
careful.
now. She's a sujo boy for like $300 million.
I don't know anything that's going on.
Asha is lovely though, but better carry your paper and biro when you are working with that sis. Wiz, David O. That's
Oxlade. That's my broski. Vic Tony. I really like Buju.
Oh, you got it.
I mean, he goes by Benson now, but yeah.
Okay, Buju Benson.
Yeah.
Let's call him Buju Benson. I'm not
No,
sure
everybody
that
knows who
name
you're
is
talking
catchy.
about. It's okay.
Buju Benson. Who else? I really like
Zeno.
That's our person. Don't worry.
Stop it. You know one thing I love about Bryann. He's Bryann. I love his shoot for the star.
No, he actually does.
I love it. But you're gonna get that.
Definitely.
Easy.
I mean, you have. I feel like you were doing so great with music. I mean, I was taken from Longe, to be honest. So you've been doing great with music, and I think this kind of helped you, just announce you and put you out there. So we can't wait to see, what that would be. You might not have won the star prize, but you're a star nonetheless.
Of course, as a star. One thing I heard about Bryann is that you're always sleeping. Hope nothing.
Okay, so now,
Hope nothing. Are you having that sleeping sickness?
Phone on Claire's narrative, you get me? So what used to happen was this, it got to a time that like most of my friends, like most of my level 2 guys, they don't deep. There was so much confusion in the house.
Yeah.
I did not want to argue anymore with people. You get? I would stay up. I would be the last person to sleep at night, literally, just to get silence, and then that would result in me sleeping during the day.
So you love sleeping.
He's saying that he was having.
I was saying that.
You were having insomnia.
Like towards the end of the show, I started having.
And yeah, it was part of the adjustment process as well.
Because
it's fine. At least when you were sleeping, you were out of trouble.
Well,
and you got to the end.
They sleep, no
Exactly.
Chichi,
you got to the end.
How? So now, I mean, there was a part where two things I want to ask actually. First, there was a situation whereby you were it kind of was implied that you were a liar. I think that was Rachel. Ebuka kind of put that out there. How did you feel? Because I felt like that night you did a lot of talking with Daniella. I felt like you were so troubled by it, and how did you feel about that situation?
Well, that is not the case. I'm not a liar. So I don't remember lying over anything. So that narrative is wrong.
How are things with you and Rachel?
Yeah, we're just cool. Just cool.
Just cool.
That is, if she wants to be cool with me, I'm ready. I don't keep grudges anymore.
I can't wait for you guys' reunion, Sha.
Honestly,
I think that's
You go bloody.
After, are you ready to be fighting? What do you want to say?
I feel like I just want to put it out there that watching it, watching the show and actually being in the house are two different things.
Of course, we know that.
Very high pressure environment. Normally, people don't fight for child. Inside that place, people just fight for child. That's the like trivial things just take you off. And like I know, like I'm putting it out there to some of the other housemates. Coming out of this place, come and make cheese. Don't come and be doing. I don't like this one. I don't like make cheese. I don't know.
Bryann is checking a table.
As if Bryann is just here dropping nuggets of wisdom and shade.
Bryann is shaking a table, rather. Well, Phynna cannot come here and we don't talk about Groovy. So I saw that case though. That's after the 50 million.
Yeah, the winning kiss.
Come here, baby. That was before you
take
got
your congratulations.
Phone. Now that you have your phone, are things still kissing?
Well, myself and Groovy, we've decided not to put anything about us out. On the low.
On a low. Okay, so things are going on just on a low.
I didn't say that.
Okay, she just said it's on a low.
On a low.
Some people have said that you guys are this season's MROs. What do you say about that?
No, Phoebe, wait till this up. This season. Which kind of MROs we don't? No. We are not. We are our own self. I am Phynna. He is Groovy, and it is just.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Now that you're out, you must have seen some of like the tweets and stuff, and some people were basically saying that. The narrative, not everybody. Some people are like, why does it seem like she's the one like forcing herself on Groovy? It doesn't seem like he's on it. What do you say about that? Obviously, as you people have said, we watch, we're not there. So what was the feeling in there?
First, I'm not a kid. Groovy is not a kid. So I didn't want to say anything about myself and Groovy again, like online, but I have to clear this part. One thing about Phynna is not just to a guy that I like, but to my friend, a girl as well. If I like somebody, I show it. I love to give out energy that I would love to receive. Even if I'm not getting that energy, I will try my best to try for you to give it back. I can give another case study. I did it for Amaka. There was when the merger happened, she was now with Giddy Fire. I was feeling bad. I had to call her. I was even crying that since Giddy Fire came, you no longer have my time, blah 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 blah. We trashed it. So it is not just for Groovy, it is me to anybody that I genuinely like. You get, I am always like that. So this for simple. Now so I be. I'm just that. As I'm doing that, the day I will switch like this, I have switched. Yes, I just love to show my feelings of what I have for somebody, a girl, guy, anybody. I love to put it on 100.
I love it. Love it. Before you guys quickly go, can you just tell me what your plans are? Let me start from Chichi. As we leave here, what are you going to do?
Focused on building my brand, my fashion line, my beauty parlor. Take a look at me. Now I'm a glorified drama queen. So I'm hoping that you guys will get to see me on your screens and so many more.
Fantastic. Bella?
So Bella Kabwe has a lot in store. I have a lot to push out there. I have a brand to push out there. I have a lot I want to do or I can do. I realized a lot about myself in there. I grew up and I leveled up.
Oh, love it.
I grew up and I leveled up.
Phynna, we know what you are doing, but still tell us.
You know the story, Joe. So basically, I don't know why I keep saying it, but I hope Nigerians are ready because an unusual one I'm going to see this time. So I'm pushing everything about me. entertainment wise, business, like I touch all parts of entertainment, hyping, comedy, acting, then business, then definitely we'll give to the streets.
Love it.
Nice.
Because the church went.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, I can't wait to see her in the club. 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottle. Everybody don't get money. We have started.
Not sleeping on the phone because if you sleep, you do what?
slumber.
Okay.
Who dey? Go on.
I was
We
just
don't make
playing
the
with you
rules.
people now.
Are you people really?
People are changing. Bryann, please quickly.
I think everybody knows the vibe. There's more music. I'm going to dive a little bit into fashion.
Okay.
And I'm going to explore more other forms of creativity for me. I just love being expressive. So
Okay,
Love
it. Okay, SDD or SSD.
For me, definitely going to let you guys see more of just Daniella, not Daniella and the trio, not Daniella and the triangle, but just Daniella. In terms of poetry, in terms of my presenting, in terms of acting, my logistics, business all around. BBN was a leverage and it was a platform for me to showcase what I have. And now I'm using myself as a pedestal for every other writer in Nigeria and Africa at large to come out.
Thank you so much. All right. We have the other Big Brother stars lined up to come in. If you still have questions, quickly tweet at us at coolfm Nigeria. Here's some Phil's Davido with Electricity.
Join us, Talk Better Talk, every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for 7 p.m. on Top Wazobia TV and Wazobia Max TV, UHF 57, DSTV 259, GoTV 98, and Star Times 195.
Dreaming of becoming a professional screenwriter, video editor, an OAP, or a thriving entrepreneur in the music, cultural, and creative industries? Visit www.wazobia.academy to sign up for a training course that suits your interest and get trained online for highly subsidized fees by leading local and international experts. You could be eligible for an internship opportunity. You can access the training on your mobile phones without data right after the first download and study at your own pace. Wazobia Academy. Learn and lead. Terms and conditions apply.